The Great Deception: How Trump Became the Ultimate Puppet of the Cabal. Trump once presented himself as a political outsider, fearless billionaire, crusading against the corrupt elite, ready to drain the swamp, dismantle globalist power structures, and return the U.S. government to its people. Millions bought into the illusion. Trump spoke in plain terms, mocked political correctness, and claimed he would destroy the deep state. But in the years since, the mask has slipped, and what's emerged is not a savior of the republic, but one of its most cunning deceivers. Steve Bannon, often portrayed as the intellectual engine behind Trump's populist movement, now stands revealed as another tool of the very establishment he pretends to fight. Bannon's endless rhetoric about nationalism and sovereignty conceals a deeper truth. He is yet another controlled opposition figure, a gatekeeper whose true allegiance lies with the same deep state he claims to oppose. His job, like Trump's, is to manipulate public outrage and redirect it into dead ends. Trump's campaign was a masterclass in manipulation. He made grand promises ending endless wars, exposing Hillary Clinton's crimes, auditing the Federal Reserve, protecting social security, jailing corrupt elites, defending national sovereignty, and breaking up the Wall Street stranglehold on American politics. He swore to release all files on 9/11s and JFK, promised to investigate the pharmaceutical industrial complex, and above all, to dismantle the Washington establishment. He delivered on none of it. Instead, Trump surrounded himself with the very neocons. He demonized John Bolton, Mike Pompeo, Jared Kushner, and other loyal agents of the cabal. He expanded drone warfare, launched new bombing campaigns, gave unprecedented gifts to Israel, including moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, and betrayed his anti-interventionist stance by assassinating Iran's general. His America First mantra was hollow, as he signed bills favoring corporate giants and gave tax breaks to billionaires, while failing to bring the promised jobs back from China. Behind the scenes, Trump's presidency was entangled with the same powerful interests that control both parties. Interests dominated by elite families such as the Rockefellers and Rothschilds. The so-called deep state never feared Trump, they used him. Elon Musk, who plays the maverick rebel, knows this all too well, but remains complicit. His flirtations with Trumpism are a performance-engineered chaos to distract the public from the real power dynamics. Perhaps most damning is Trump's connection to Jeffrey Epstein. Despite years of public speculation, the Epstein files remain buried. Why? Because the truth would shatter the illusion of Trump's independence. Figures like Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, once presented as patriots, now help cover up this critical scandal. Insisting Epstein's death was a suicide, shielding high-level perpetrators, and ensuring the Mossad-linked network behind Epstein remains untouched. Trump's relationship with Epstein was not incidental. It was part of a vast intelligence web, a compromise operation used to control global influencers. Now, Trump is more exposed than ever. Far from being the solution to the establishment, he was their plan B, a political placebo. His base, once hopeful, now begins to see that the emperor had no clothes. His licenseless, theatrical, and shameless are unraveling. And as war drums beat louder, with global tensions escalating from Ukraine to Taiwan, Trump is not a peace broker but a chaos agent. His reckless rhetoric, love for autocrats, and complete subservience to foreign lobbies are driving the world closer to a global conflict. In Russia, President Vladimir Putin has seen through the act. Once, perhaps cautiously optimistic, Putin now regards Trump with contempt, understanding that he, like Biden, dances to the same tune. The promised reset with Russia never materialized. Sanctions remained, NATO expanded, and peace never came. Trump's legacy will not be one of courageous leadership, but of calculated betrayal. He didn't drain the swamp, he dove into it head first and brought others along with him. He didn't expose the system, he validated it. And in doing so, he ensured that the public's last flicker of hope in democratic renewal was extinguished. History may record Donald Trump not as the rebel who defied the elite, but as the grandest illusionist of the 21st century, a man who weaponized truth-seeking rhetoric to serve the very machine he claimed to destroy.